Antelope Valley. I'm Marva Greenleaf, and today I am so proud to be Mama Greenleaf. We're discovering what black water is. We're discovering all other sources of food to sustain us in the highest order, greatest benefit, blooming us beautifully. We're at the March Against Monsanto here in the AV, proud to be. What would Jesus do? Label GMOs. That's what he would do. We have a right to know. One of the ones that showed up to support us here today is Carole Lutness, all the way from beautiful Santa Clarita, representing Santa Clarita nicely. We are AV nice. Carole, what brought you to the Antelope Valley?
Well, right here we have a lady who's going to be signing our petition, SB 52, the California Disclose Act, which is truth in political advertising. Last fall, the Proposition 37 was defeated by Monsanto. They put $43 million in to defeat the labeling of GMOs in the last election. And what they did was hide behind bogus identifications like Americans who love the flag, rah rah. And then people don't know that Monsanto is actually funding the the money against Prop 37. Prop 37 would have required all labeling of GMOs in California. So we're still fighting that fight. One thing we can do is get behind SB 52. It passed the Assembly last year. It's going to pass the Senate this year. We need lots of people to sign the petitions, call their legislators, tell them we're behind SB 52. It will require truth in political advertising.
Yes, Assemblyman Steve Fox, it's the transparency, you and I have talked about this, it's the transparency that each and every one of us bloom so well with. The deception, Monsanto has been deceiving and connecting itself to beautiful places like Disneyland and Hawaii as they are decimating the people around it. Farmers are at all-high suicides all around the globe because they're trapped. They don't have any options, and they buy into purchasing these killer seeds, and then their land is ruined and their source of feeding their families is decimated.
And what they do with that is, of course, buy off our government through huge political donations and bogus campaigns. And so what this is going to require is that any proposition, any kind of political advertising will be required at the end to say, paid for by Monsanto, Chevron, or whoever is really the major funders, rather than paid for by people who love the flag, which is how they've been able to fool the public. We want transparency. We want the public to know, because if the public knows who's behind the bill or the proposition, or who's behind whoever the political candidate is, if the public knows that, they can make a better informed decision.
Well,
so this lady's going to sign this.
I do support SB 52.
Yes, we support SB 52. We sure do. Our First Lady, Michelle Obama, and our President, Barack Obama. This was beginning in the early 1960s. So to put the full blame on you is inappropriate and misplaced. But we do ask our Commander-in-Chief to stand up for all of us. You know that you're growing organic on the White House grounds.
Yes.
You know what you want to feed your own children.
Yay.
We want the same thing. And Monsanto has been unbridled. The greed in this country is unbridled, and that is the disease.
And it really is the 1% doing it to the 99. And the 99 have got to come together. I don't, gods, guns, and gays, any of those issues that they use to divide us, we have got to realize that they do it to divide us. And we've got to come together and say, this is our world. We have to be stewards of the world. We have to protect the world, not plunder it. And it goes with the corporate elite have taken over. And it's a real fight for our life of our planet.
Our quality of life.
And our quality
It's our quality of life that we cherish it, and we cherish our families. We want to feed them well. We want to feed our communities well. This requires sustainability is what this requires.
Absolutely.
and the poisoned killer seeds do not sustain the planet. They've already poisoned the most beautiful parts of the globe, and we cannot reclaim that. That's gone.
So you can go online to California Clean Money. That's the California Clean Money campaign, and that's good government people like League of Women Voters and Common Cause and Clean Money. They're all the good government folks that represent, that want the people's voice to be heard, not the big money voice. Go online and sign the petition saying that you support, and if you can volunteer, can you come to events like this and volunteer and get signatures? Go get signatures from your church, get signatures from your or other organizations. This is not a partisan issue. This is nonpartisan. All people realize that the big money has taken over our government. We want it stopped.
Unbridled greed.
That's
It's gone
right.
on too long. We're taking our seed back. Seed freedom.
Yay!